guys, welcome back to another video. For those of you guys who are new here, my name is Blanca Yvette and I post videos on Tuesdays and Thursdays. If you guys are not new here, then welcome back. So for today's video, I am going to be filming a kind of like a third trimester recap, just kind of letting you guys know how I've been feeling, how pregnancy has been. This is probably going to be the last video that you guys get of just updating you guys with my whole pregnancy journey. And this is the second time that I filmed today. I went on Twitter and told you guys that the footage that I previously recorded went to shit. So this is actually the second time that I record this video, and I'm in my car because Yvette actually is using my beauty room to film a fun video with her and her friend, and I really wanted to get this video up for you guys just because my next few days I have them pretty planned out, and I wasn't gonna have time to do this Q&A video for you guys, and then I don't want to risk like going into labor and then doing a video like that. I'm just like trying to get as much content recorded as I can because I really want to take at least like 2 to 3 weeks off of YouTube, like on my main channel. So I want to pre-record some videos for you guys so it doesn't feel like I'm like super MIA. But anyways, I went on Twitter and I told you guys that my footage went to shit, so I recorded the video once, and it was cute. It was like a little mukbang video, and like I had already ate, so I can't eat again because I'm already freaking stuffed. But it was super cute, and I had done the video, and the resolution was like on like 10 something. It wasn't in 4K, so it was like super like just super like, it looked really bad. Like it just looked like the quality was bad. Like if you were watching it at 350, you know, when you first log in and you're like, why is the quality so bad? That's how bad it looks. So I was like, I need to either re-record this shit or just not post it at all. So I was like, you know what, I still have some lighting outside. Yvette is still recording her video. They're doing like a drunk challenge, so she's like lit in my room, and I was actually even trying to like get her out to record this video real quick. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna improvise. I hope you guys don't mind the background or me just babbling in the freaking car, but I really wanted to get this video out for you guys. So I went on Instagram and I asked you guys to ask me a whole bunch of questions just regarding my pregnancy and all of that good stuff, just to kind of update you guys on how I've been feeling, what I've been up to, how this pregnancy has been, and so on and so forth. So just to kind of like get you guys the 411, because I haven't really been answering a lot of my pregnancy questions and stuff so far in this pregnancy. So my due date, for those of you guys who do not know, is August 15th. I originally had a due date of August 21st, and my doctor, based off of how the baby was measuring, moved it up to August 15th. So I'm really hoping that Camila comes like August 8th through like the 12th. Like that's kind of what I'm thinking she's gonna be arriving by, and not like late August and me go over my due date, because I am exhausted, guys. I am so tired, and I am just really trying my best to enjoy these last few weeks, because this is gonna be probably the last time that I am pregnant and that I get to experience, you know, baby kicks in my stomach, and it makes me really sad, and I don't want to be ungrateful or be like annoying or be like, oh my god, why am I complaining so much? It's just, having babies back to back is no fucking joke. Literally no fucking joke. Like I am so emotionally, physically, mentally drained and tired, and I'm just ready to give birth. I am at that edge where I'm just like, baby girl, you need to come out because you're making your mama go crazy. So that's just letting you guys know the update of my actual due date, so you guys kind of know when I should be going into labor. But it could pretty much be, honestly, any day, any week now. My birthday is tomorrow. For those of you guys who do not know, my birthday is tomorrow, and I was thinking she was probably gonna come on my birthday, but it doesn't look like it. I went to an appointment today. It doesn't look like I'm dilating anything yet, so I'm hoping things kind of change. I do have a fun video on Thursday for you guys as well of me me trying like a bunch of just self-inducing things that if you guys are pregnant and you guys want to try, you guys will be able to get a feel for what I've been doing to kind of help me out and see if any of these stuff work. I'll let you know, but I have been trying like just different stuff that's being recommended. Of course, stuff that are safe. Like, I'm not going through like extreme measures to try to like give birth or anything like that. It's really fun and natural ways to self-induce yourself and stuff. So with that being said, as far as like my third trimester symptoms, like what I've been feeling, it's literally just been like a lot of pelvic pain. Camila is in position. She is already head down and all of her head and her weight and everything is like on my pelvic. So that's pretty much what I have been experiencing. I've been experiencing a lot of pelvic pressure and pain. I can no longer sleep. I can no longer roll out of bed. Like, actually, I roll out of bed. I can no longer just like hop out of bed, you know, and go to the bathroom real quick. I'm peeing pretty much every 5 minutes. My bladder gets super full. I'm still kind of out of breath. Like, I feel like I'm getting out of breath right now because I'm talking so fast and I'm talking so much. But I'm pretty out of breath, but it's getting so much better because now that she dropped, I actually feel like there's not so much pressure like on my chest or like above here, you know. Now it's like kind of like the pressure's down below, so I feel like I can breathe a little bit better. I'm not like super agitada or anything, and I'm honestly just patiently waiting for her arrival. I'm just waiting for her to get here and for me to meet her and for Max to meet her and for my life to completely change forever, because I know this little girl is gonna come in and rock my world. Like, I could already feel it. But anywho, I'm gonna go in and straight to some of the questions so I can just answer some of them for you guys. So, how different was this pregnancy from your first? I feel like this pregnancy was just a little bit different in the sense where I feel like I was a little bit more prepared. I wasn't so stressed out. I kind of was enjoying the moment. Having a toddler now, he's a toddler, and being pregnant was tough. Props to a lot of you moms who, you know, have more than one kid or more than one baby or have babies like back to back like this, because it's really draining and it's really hard for you to be able to, you know, run around and take care of one baby and then still have to worry about yourself. The first pregnancy that I had with Max, I slept a lot, I rested a lot. If I wanted to take a nap, I could take a nap. But I was also very stressed out because it was all very new to me. So because it was all new to me, I didn't know what to expect. So I was always constantly worried, wondering, what is this? What is that? Why do I feel like this? What's going on with my body? Why is this happening? Second time around was kind of like a piece of cake. It was just kind of like, oh, I'm just throwing up. Oh, it's fine. That's normal. Oh, it's okay to feel that way. You know, I was kind of like very about it. So I don't know if it's gonna be like that when like Camila's here too, and then like if something happens to her, I'm gonna be like, oh, she's fine. They always say like with your first, it's like you're so paranoid, and then once your second comes, you're just like, oh, está bien, no se preocupen, you know. So I don't know if it's gonna be like that obviously when she's here too, but if it is, then it's always, you're just a little bit more prepared, and that's kind of how I feel. I just feel like I'm a lot more prepared this second time around, and I'm excited because I feel like I learned so much being a mom the first round, and now I'm gonna be a mom of 2. So I can't really speak too much about being a mom of 2 because I don't know what I'm gonna expect. I don't know how it's gonna be. I don't know how the transition's gonna be. So I will definitely have an updated video on how my life changes once she is here. The next question is, are you doing anything yet to get the baby out, like bouncing, walking, any remedies? So like I said, I am doing a lot of that stuff just to kind of update you guys with what I have been doing that is pretty common. It's just I've been doing a lot of walking, which I didn't do with Max. I hibernated with Max. Doing a lot of walking every day. I am also bouncing on the ball. I've been eating a lot of pineapple. I have been having a lot of painful sex, which another question on here is how sex has been these past couple of weeks. And honestly guys, I am going to be completely honest with you guys. I am only having sex right now because I'm trying to get this baby out, okay? Like, I love my husband, I love all of him, and I love being, you know, a little freaky with him and stuff, but there's just no type of freakiness going on without pain being involved. And it was different with Max. When I was pregnant with Max, I enjoyed it. Everything was fine. Everything was good. This second time around, I'm in so much pain. I'm like in excruciating pain. Like, I want to like punch Ulises in the face. Like, I'm in so much pain, but I'm like, you know what? Like, I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Like, I'm gonna like, I'm gonna, you know? And it's like, I'm trying my best, but it's just so uncomfortable. The only positions that honestly work are like doggy style or like sideways, and that's like okay, you know. But then it's like it gets boring. Like, I'm so used to like, you know, being tossed around and flipped around and like TMI, but like that's just kind of how, you know, it is. So it's different. It's something that you have to like kind of get used to and get comfortable. So it's just getting those positions in, and once you're good in those positions, then it's not that uncomfortable. But it's more like a I have to do it because I'm just trying to get this baby out, you know. And I keep telling Elisa's like, I'm just trying to have you get like all these nuts out, so as soon as like I give birth, I don't feel bad about like not giving you shit for like 40 days, you know what I mean, because my body's gonna be healing. So that's just like its own like freaking subject. But yeah, I mean, I have been obviously having a lot of sex, like literally every day, every night. Like, we're just trying to get this baby out. But it has been very painful, and I will be completely honest with you guys. I'm not gonna sit here and give you guys this fairy tale of like, oh my god, I'm fucking rocking my husband's world while I'm 9 months pregnant. Like, it's tough. It's really tough, and it hurts, but I'm doing it, and this baby's gonna come out. What do you use to prevent stretch marks? So I went on Snapchat and I showed you guys that I did get about three stretch marks in the front, and then on my side stretch marks I've always had, they just got a little darker, and I actually got them with Max. And then the ones in the front, I've never had stretch marks in the front, so I was a little taken back by those. I was like, whoa, where the fuck did you guys come from? I was like, how did this happen? And I have read articles and articles, tried lotions and lotions, and no matter how much you do to try to prevent from getting stretch marks, if they're genetic and they were already running your family or anything like that, like, you're going to get stretch marks no matter how much you take care of yourself, no matter how many lotions. Of course, there's stuff to prevent less stuff from happening. I do use lotions. I just use like the regular, you know, cocoa butter lotions, and just not scratching. I never got scratchy like with my stomach or anything. Like, I was never itchy or anything, so that helped out a lot. But I've always told you guys, stretch marks don't really bother me. They don't scare me. I don't feel like my body's gonna be ruined if I have stretch marks. Stretch marks are so natural. It's such a natural thing, and if any man or any person makes you feel like it's not attractive or sexy, like, they're fucking stupid, you know what I mean? Because stretch marks have never been anything that I've been like scared about. They're not cute, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna go decorate them and be like, oh my god, they're so cute, but it's a part of life. And you know what, I'm creating a baby, and the last thing that I'm worried about is stretch marks, you know? It's hard. It's really hard being a woman and being pregnant, because I will be 100% honest with you guys, I have been probably the most insecure in my life right now that I have been in ever, you know what I mean? Like, I have been really emotionally, physically, just insecure about how I feel, how I look, how much weight I've gained, and I will tell you guys that update as well. It's been a lot. It's been a lot on my body, and the second time around I did gain a lot more weight than I did with Max, and it just went to like all over the place. Like, my face is rounder, my arms are bigger, my back is bigger, my stomach stretched out, my hips got wider, my thighs got bigger, my calves got bigger. Everything just kind of grew a little like evenly. So maybe that's why you can't hella tell, like, I gained a lot of weight, but I did gain a good amount of weight, and it's been tough on me emotionally and physically. But I'm not letting it get to me, because I know what my body can do, and I know that it might take me a little longer this second time around, but I know that I can do it. So I'm not worried at all. I'm not concerned about the weight gain. I don't feel like I let myself go or anything like that. Like, I know that these next couple of months are going to be just all about me making sure that I'm taken care of, and that I focus at least some time of my day to making sure that I get my mental state, my physical state, everything back to where it's supposed to be. And I know that it's going to be hard, but I know that I can also do it. You know what I mean? So I'm not worried about the weight loss. I know that my body is going to know what to do. You know, I'll lose some weight, and then I'll work hard for whatever is left. So as far as like weight gain, with Max, I gained 19 pounds. When I gave birth, I was 150 pounds, around there when I gave
Incoming
birth.
call. Press Uconnect phone button to answer.
Okay, Ulysses was calling me. I'm like running out of freaking daylight.
Phone call completed.
Okay, so as far as like my weight gain, so with Max, I was around 150 pounds, a little bit, getting close to that number. I stopped weighing myself like at home and stuff like that as soon as I was getting towards those numbers, because I was 125 pounds, 120 pounds my whole life, 130 pounds. Like, I've never gotten more than that. You know, when I gave birth, I dropped the weight pretty much like this, you know what I mean? Like, my body went back to normal. If anything, I lost more weight. I was super thin, and I was getting back to where I was at. 4 months later, I'm pregnant again. So then by that point, I started gaining weight. I didn't start gaining most of my weight until about 25 weeks with this pregnancy. So I'm about 29 pounds up already with this pregnancy. So I'm already hitting like close to like the 165s, almost 170s, and I'm like, who the fuck are you, Blanca? You know what I mean? And I don't feel like I'm like that heavy. Like, I'm looking at the number and I'm like, damn, am I really that big? Like, why does the scale say that? But like, I don't physically feel like, my body's going through changes, but like, I don't feel like it's like super drastic. Like, I don't look at myself in the mirror and like think like, oh my god, what is this, you know? No. But I see the scale and I'm like, oh my god, like, what is happening, you know? But I do try not to think about it too much. I'm hoping that these next few weeks, my doctor did say that usually the last 2-3 weeks, the weight gain usually slows down. It's usually more like water retention that you swell up, but it's definitely not like weight gain that you're not going to be able to lose. So he did tell me that these next like week or two, I should be okay. So I'm aiming that I will probably get to like maybe 170 at the most if I do, and I won't go past that. And yeah, I'm gonna be taking you guys along my journey with my recovery, because I told you guys my mom, she is so freaking strict when it comes to after childbirth. My sister, when she gave birth to my niece Jaylene, she was 190 pounds when she gave birth to my niece, and my sister literally like in 3 months went down to 135. Like, my mom is no joke. She like knows all the secrets. She knows all the cremas to like tighten up your stomach and fajarte, and you know, she has you like on a schedule. Like with Max, she had me on a schedule. I was up every morning, and then she would give me this like lime hot tea, like this limon tea, and it wasn't manzanilla. It was just like hot water with like lemon, you know? So basically, when you wake up in the morning, the first thing that you do is put lemon in your body, and it's supposed to like help cleanse your body. So then she would do that, and then she would just feed me like caldo de pollo, pollo with like white rice, like no flavor in my food whatsoever, nothing greasy, nothing oily, that like an oil, nothing fast food, no type of like chile, nothing. Like, she was basically saying like, everything you eat, Max is eating, so you need to take care of your body if you want to get it back. Like, she was like starving me. But you know what, like, I was getting all my nutrients. Like, she was making me fruit, my licuados and stuff like that. So I know that she knows what she's doing, and I trust her. And I told her like how much weight I had gained, and then I was telling her like, mom, you need to help me lose at least like 40 pounds when I give birth, you know, like, you need to help me. And then I have a treadmill in my house now. I told you guys I was building an in-home gym. So we're actually doing that now. So once I get the okay, like 6 weeks after, to be able to like work out, I will be like obviously, you know, jumping on the treadmill and just working a little bit on myself, not being too forward. Okay, I don't want you guys to think that all I care about is what this is gonna look like, you know. But I don't want to forget me either. I'm not gonna forget myself just because I'm a mom now. I need to also feel good about myself, and that's why I got a treadmill. I'm like, you know what, if a little bit of running is gonna make me feel better, then that's what I'm gonna do. So just FYI, I'm gonna bring you guys along throughout this whole journey of me losing weight, and basically what the cuarentena is with my mom and how she does it, and what helped me just kind of get my body back to where it's supposed to be. And I will bring you guys along in that journey, because I know a lot of you guys are interested in knowing how I lost the baby weight. The first time around I didn't talk about it much, but now the second time around, since I know you guys were so interested, I will make sure that I include you guys in. Can you make a what's in my hospital bag? I already did it. I will link it down below if you guys have not watched it, so you guys can go ahead and check it out. Hospital outfit pics for Camila. I'm gonna probably just be taking my own pictures with my camera. I have like her little outfit that I'm gonna take her out in, so I'll probably just take my own pictures, since I mean I feel like I take pretty good pictures, so I don't need to go pay for anybody. I will be recording, I will be vlogging, and I will also be getting a professional video done, just like I did with Max. As far as who's gonna be in the delivery room with me, I know a lot of you guys were asking who was gonna be in the delivery room with me. I do not know who will be in the delivery room with me just yet. I told Lisa that I kind of wanted to experience things different this pregnancy, and see if maybe like I would just have like me and Elisa's being in there and seeing how that is. I don't know, we'll see how fast like the labor happens. I can't plan. I've already learned one thing, and my only advice to you guys is don't go in expecting for things to happen the way that you want it. Like, you can go in with a birth plan, and at the end of the day your birth plan is gonna be shit, because baby's gonna do what the baby's gonna want to do. You know what I mean? Like, you never know. So I'm just going with the moment. I'm just letting it flow. Are you gonna be getting the epidural? I am planning on getting the epidural. I am definitely a lot more open to getting it done. So I feel like as soon as I hit like 5 centimeters, if I'm already in excruciating pain, I will probably request for the epidural, depending on how I feel at that very moment. If I feel like I can't take it anymore, I definitely will. But I'm not closed off of it like I was with Max. With Max, I was like, nope, 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 I don't want the epidural, I don't want the epidural, I'm gonna go natural, I'm gonna go natural. And I feel like I put so much pressure on myself. I put so much, you know, I just wanted it to happen naturally so bad that when I got the epidural, I didn't even enjoy my labor because I was so disappointed in myself. And after I gave birth, I was so disappointed in myself, and I was like, I cannot believe that you didn't do this. I was really hard on myself, and I'm not gonna put myself through that pressure anymore. If I feel like I can't do it, I'm gonna get my medicine. So yes, I'm not against the epidural anymore. What was the difference in swelling? You guys know what? With swelling, I don't know if you guys can tell if it's just me or what, but I feel like this pregnancy, I just got like chunky. Like, I feel like my whole, like, I just gained weight. But I feel like my face is not swollen like I was with Max. I feel like when I was pregnant with Max, my nose even got fat, and like I just looked swollen. This time I feel like I just look like I gained some weight, you know. Like, I don't feel like I look swollen. So with swelling in that sense, like on my face, it was worse with Max. At least that's what I think. But this second pregnancy, I did swell on my legs, my feet, and my hands. Oh my god, guys, my hands wake up, like I can't even close them. Like, I can't even like make like a fist, because my hands will hurt and they will be so swollen in the morning that I'm like, oh my god, I'm like retaining so much water. I wake up and I look in the mirror and I'm like, what the fuck is that? Like, I look like Fiona. Like, it's so sad. I'm like, oh my god, like I'm telling you guys, like, our lives and our bodies with pregnancy, like, you go through so much. Are you having more kids? I've already answered this question. We do not plan on having any more kids. Today at our doctor's appointment, we were actually getting some information for Ulises to get a vasectomy done, and kind of what the procedure would be for him, the process to get that done for himself. That's kind of the route that we're aiming towards. If you guys are not against it, if you guys are against it, please keep your opinions to yourself. The decision is going to be made between me and my husband, and that's all. It's between me and my husband, you know, because I feel like everybody wants to voice an opinion about that specific topic every time that I say that Ulises wants to get a vasectomy done. But yeah, that's kind of the route that we're going towards, because I do not want to get on birth control. I've never been a fan of birth control. Like I said, if you guys have not seen my birth control video, I do have one on my channel. My experience with birth control was absolutely the worst and draining and just so bad for my body that Ulises and I, you know, we've talked about this a lot, and if he feels like this is what he wants to do for us, then I'm gonna let him do that, you know what I mean? So that's kind of the route that we're doing, but we don't plan on having any more babies. I'm kind of sad, you know, like I know I'm gonna miss it. I know like 10 years from now I'd be like, fuck, you know, or 5 years from now I'd be like, man, maybe one more. But I always want to put myself in my head and say, like, there's a lot of women who can't even experience giving birth, you know, let alone like having a child. And I should just be thankful enough that I was already blessed with 2. Well, I mean, future, like, let me not speak too soon, because anything can happen, you know what I mean? But with Camila and her arrival, and you know, once I have her here with me, you know, I will be able to enjoy my 2 beautiful little babies and be thankful enough that I was able to even be pregnant twice, and just be thankful for that, you know what I mean? And not think about like how many more children I want to have. Like, I just want to enjoy the ones that I've been blessed enough to have. So yeah. Is Camila more active than Max was? Oh my god, guys, I'm scared. I'm so scared. I'm actually really freaking petrified with this pregnancy, because Camila is so fucking wild. She is so crazy. Like, she moves so much. She's like a little Energizer bunny in there. Like, she's like kicking me left and right, up and punching, like socking me, like hitting me, like hitting my rib, hitting my bladder. Like, Max, complete opposite. Little Max, I would have to like move him, put music just to make him move. Like, he was just chilling. He was like, I'm living life in this belly. Camila's the complete opposite, and I'm really wondering, like, is she gonna be like this when she gets out? Because I'm gonna be freaking crying. I'm gonna be like, what is this? What's going on? So yeah, she's super active. Can you describe how Braxton-Hicks contractions feel? You know what, my Braxton-Hicks contractions, they start off, they're pretty painful for like that couple seconds that they're happening, but it's more like a tightening feeling. Like, I just feel like my stomach gets super tight. I experience like pressure on my pelvic area, and then it kind of just like releases, but it kind of like makes you like catch your breath, like, you know, like it kind of like just gets you to like catch your breath, which that's kind of how it's been with me. I asked my doctor, and that's what he said that it was. So that's how Braxton-Hicks contractions feel for me. I don't even know what to expect, to be honest with you guys. If you guys have any comments if you guys know anything that I should be expecting, comment down below, because I didn't experience regular birth like with Max, you know, where you get contractions and you count them and then you go to the hospital and then they break your water. No, like, my water broke. I don't even remember my contractions. Like, I just remember that I was in excruciating pain from one moment to the other, and that's all I remember. So some advice, some experiences, let me know your guys' labor stories. I would love to hear them down below, and let me know what I'm in for, because I didn't experience any of that with my first pregnancy. Do you think your 4D ultrasound looked like Max? Who do you think Camila's gonna look like? I feel like my 4D looked exactly like Max. They just had different noses. I did notice that the noses were different. I feel like Camila's looked a little bit more pointier, so she might have Max. She might have Ulises's nose, because I for sure know that Max has my nose. So I don't know, but they did look very similar. So I'm excited. I feel like I feel like Max, people keep saying that Max keeps looking like Ulises, but if you guys see our baby pictures, Max is my twin. Like, Max is literally my twin. Max has more like both of our skin tones combined, because he's not super güero like Ulises, but he's not super tan like me. And then he has my pretty brown hair that I used to have when I was little. You guys probably can't even see it because my hair is like black AF, but I feel like he's my twin. I feel like he looks just like me. So I definitely feel like Camila is going to look like Ulises. I feel like she might look like him and his side of his family, but then something in me makes me think that I'm gonna have like my mom. Like, I'm gonna give birth to my mom. Like, I don't know why I feel like I'm gonna have like a morenita daughter with like curly hair like my mom. Like, I just have this feeling that she's just gonna be like my mom's image. Like, I don't know why. Like I've always wanted to have like a daughter with like super curly hair. So we'll see. But I hope that this little Q&A was like a nice update for you guys. My camera is starting to freaking die. Mercury retrograde, get it together. Fucking shit. Like, I'm so mad that like the world and the universe is working against me right now. Like, I'm just trying to post a fucking video, you know? But yeah, I hope this Q&A was a nice update for you guys. I will try to do these a lot more often, just to kind of let you guys know what I'm up to, what's going on. Stay tuned for Thursday's video as well. And I hope you guys all enjoyed today's video. Thank you guys all so much for watching, and make sure you guys give this video a big thumbs up. I will see you guys on my next video. Love you guys.